Today we're going to be jumping back into the Scout right here, and we're going to be taking out the radiator. It's got a little corrosion going on right up here, but it also did spring a leak in it right here. So I picked up a new one from Champion Radiators off of Jegs. It was pretty inexpensive. So we're going to go ahead and get this one out of here, make sure, you know, all the metal and stuff around here is cleaned up, and then we'll also take a look at replacing our hoses, as well as we'll take a look at our coolant pipes on the motor right here. So let's go on ahead and jump into it. This is going to be a 7/16. Next, we're going to go on ahead and take off this lower radiator hose, or loosen the clamp on it, and then we got a bucket right here to catch any excess coolant that comes out right here. All right, that was fun. It's one of the pleasures of working on radiators. So the next step, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to unbolt this right here. And then this is a 1/2 inch for the radiator bolt. Well, that was not fun, guys. Now we can focus on cleaning everything up right here. So it actually doesn't look too bad in here. I was kind of worried this might be a little bit rusted right here, but that's pretty solid. Okay, now with the radiator out, we're going to go on ahead and remove this upper hose, as well as we're going to go on ahead and remove the fan right here, and we're going to take off this belt and to replace the water pump while we're at it here. So to get to this, I'm just going to come in through the front with a long extension and a 1/2 inch socket, and take off these fan bolts right here first.
I decided in order to go on ahead and replace the water pump, it's going to be a lot easier to pull off the front grill, so I can just reach directly into the front of the engine bay and replace it all right at eye level, instead of having to do everything from above hanging over the engine. So we're taking these bolts off right here. These are going to be 1/2 inch bolts.
Now that we have the fan off of here, we're going to go on ahead and take out these Phillips head bolts that are holding the pulley on right here. Oh, that's interesting. These all just kind of stack up with each other right here. That's never seen that before, but kind of neat. Now that we have the pulleys off, we're going to go on ahead and I'm just going to clean up around this part right here. I'm not changing the tubes out, but I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and then I'm going to put a light coat of paint on it, just kind of help it look a little bit nicer here while we're at it. These bolts, to remove the water pump, we're going to be looking at a 1/2 inch for these bolts right here. So let's go on ahead and get this off here. Okay, next step is we're going to go on ahead and we're going to put our gasket sealant on both sides of our gasket. Looks like it goes on here this way, so we're just going to go on ahead and get that pressed up there, and then we'll put the water pump up and get it all installed here. Okay, so we got the new water pump in here, got everything bolted down, so that looks good. We're going to go on ahead and touch up just around here real quick, and then we'll move up top to get the gooseneck up here with the thermostat. All right, next step is we're going to be unbolting the top, I guess, gooseneck, if you want to call it that, right here. There should be 2 9/16 bolts. Now we don't want to stop right here and just leave this and replace this. We want to take the whole thing off, because we're also going to be replacing this hose as well. Before we can go on ahead and get this reinstalled right here, there's a little bleed valve on the bottom that we want to make sure is not clogged. So I'm just going to take a little screwdriver, I'm going to pop it through there and just make sure that there's nothing stopping it from working correctly here. All right, we should be good. Let's go on ahead and get some RTV on here and a gasket. We'll get this installed with our lower rate with our bypass hose right here, and then we'll move up to the top and put our thermostat and our other attachment on here and put the final piece on. Before we go on ahead and get this installed right here, I'm going to go on ahead and cut our new hose to match our old one here. So we're just going to kind of set it on top, just get a general idea of where it goes, and we will cut it. Okay, we got the new thermostat, the thermostat housing, and the gooseneck installed here. So we're gonna let that set up right here, and now we can move on to getting the hoses installed. Now this one's gonna be a little bit of a pain right here just because we got all these wires right here, so we're gonna have to make sure we get it around those and get it installed right here. So let's do that one first. Before we go on ahead and put everything back together now that we got the water pump back in and the thermostat and everything, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to touch up the front bumper and frame area right here and get it looking a little better here. While we're at it, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to clean this up a little bit here just with a little scrubby pad. We're just going to scuff it up and give it a coat of paint here to just help it look a little better, you know. While we're at it, might as well. All right, what a difference that some paint makes on this stuff right here. We went ahead, we masked off a lot of the stuff right here. We painted the fender well as the front support right here and the lower frame rail right there. So it is looking a lot better than it did right here. Now that we have all this done, I also got this radiator hose on right here. It was a little bit of a pain, but we finally got it, so that looks good. I'll have to go and get some more hose clamps to hold this down good, but we should be all right with that. So the next step is we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna work on getting our pulley reinstalled with our belt, and we're gonna go on ahead and get the radiator and the fan and everything all put back together here now. All right, next up we're gonna be putting in our fan. Here's going to be our new radiator that we're installing. It's a Champion radiator. I picked it up off of Jegs. Hopefully it should be pretty good, so let's go on ahead and get it in here. All right, so we just got back from the hardware store right here. I picked up some neoprene washers and some new hardware to mount the fan shroud, as well as I picked up some neoprene washers to go on ahead and put in between the radiator and the mounting of the frame right here. So should give it a little bit of cushion right here to help out in case it flexes or anything. So let's get these on. Okay, so that is going to do it for our replacing the water pump and radiator. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.